8:45 in the morning time on this to the morning, February 6, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this to the morning, February 6, 2018. Good morning to you all on this lovely to the morning, February 6, 2018. It is 8:45 on this to the morning. Top story of Peter Channel Morning News at 8:45 is Trump and Republicans examine the perils of tightening the stock market. What we know about the decision of Malcolm Butler in Super Bowl 52. Polish president to sign all-cost bill despite international concerns. All she had to do to collect a $560 million lotto jackpot to make her name in public, she refuses. Dean Wood stars live show canceled after cast and crew involved in a multi-car accident in Iowa as 7 deaths and 185 accidents on Iowa roads Monday after the snowstorm. Trump's lawyers want him to refuse in an interview in a Russian inquiry. Pence heads Olympics leaving an open chance to talk to the North Korea officials. Maldives crisis deepens as opposition leader seeks to intervene in intervention. U.S. and North Korea trade warnings on nuclear strikes. Pirates lose control of India and oil tanker as crew regains command. Committee votes to release the Democratic rebuttal of the GOP Russia memo. Kellyanne Conway's opioid cabinet sidelines drug czars experts. Unauthorized fundraiser for dad who rushed Larry Nassar suspends donations. Colorado deputy dies. Third law enforcement death in 5 weeks. Days before the opening ceremonies in South Korea, 32 Russian athletes filed an appeal to the Court of Arbitration for support to lift their doping bans. North Korea leader Kim Jong-un may be strapped for a cash ad at the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. The president of the Republic of Maldives is accusing the country's Supreme Court of plotting a coup to overthrow the government amid the ongoing political turmoil. South Korea's ruling Democratic Party condemned perpetrators of sexual harassment and assault following a bombshell revelation from a prosecutor in January. An override is a contract between the residents of the town, North Attleboro selectmen said. North Attleboro override has talked to the town. Patriots welcome home by fans following their loss to the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday in Super Bowl 52. Mansfield remembers the blizzard 78. January, wherever it was, a mixed bag. In Norton, firefighters responded to 2 emergency calls a week and calls Monday night at about the same time. 1 student was taken into the hospital. The calls came in about 7 a.m. and both 10 ambulances were sent to the campus, Fire Captain Craig Blake said. A female student who suffered exposure to a chemical during an experiment at the Mars Center for Science and Technology was taken to the Sturdy Memorial Hospital in Edinburgh. Blake said the second call involving a female student was using a phone charger in the library and reported getting shock. The student was evaluated by Blake said. In both cases, the injuries were not believed to be serious, and the wall socket was blackened and an electrician responded as well. U.S. stock futures point to the third day with big losses. Global markets plunge. Future markets not predicting more U.S. selling. European shares hit 6-month low as volatility shakes markets and Bitcoin dips below $6,000 as cryptocurrency exodus accelerates. Alright. Take a look at the stocks. The Dow down 1175.21 at 24,345.75. The SP 5 down 132.19 points at 2648.94. And Nasdaq down 273.42 points at 6967.53. SpaceX and Falcon Heavy mega rocket gets the first test launch today. Extraordinary fossil sheds lights and oranges as spiders. Scientists may have discovered the first planet outside the Milky Way. Elon Musk shows up the dummy that's going into Mars in a Tesla. Yale dental students took selfies of severed heads. Hot tea linked as multiple cancer smokers and drinkers. Everyday noises may cause increase risk of heart disease, experts said, and all officials say 2 children that died from flu in New York City. Peter Children's time is 8 8:48 in the morning time on this Monday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Last night, the North Lancers defeat the Stoughton Black Knights 8-5. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will be taking on the Detroit Red Wings. Game time 7:30 p.m. in Detroit, while the North Lancers girls basketball team will have a game against the Belknap Blackhawks. 6:30 p.m. start time at Norton High. Eagles fans ready to celebrate to Philadelphia. Foxborough Police issued an update on burglary Rob Gronkowski's home, and West Virginia survives young 32 points to beat Oklahoma. Peter Childers Storm is 8:49 on this Monday morning, and it is time now for a sport. Peter Childers traffic and transit check. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA Warren Line Ashmont Branch Express and Monterey to the neural disabled train. On the Cabrio to rail, Greenbush train 076, 7:50 a.m. from Greenbush to up in 5 minutes basket between Greenbush and substation due to switch issue. And Middleborough line train 005824 from substation up in 5 minutes basket between substation and Middleborough due to train traffic. And the ferries out looking good. Okay, I was in my ways of New England 95 at the north side. It is back to Pawtucket Avenue, right next to 28 in downtown Pawtucket. 95 at the south side. It is sold from exit 25 all the way down to Route 146 and 95 at the north side. It is sold between 180 and Granton 8 to downtown Providence. 195 westbound side. It is sold between East Providence area. Accident, we got an accident 146 at the northbound side before Route 15, so expect some delays. 146 on both ends back to after Route 146A. 99 at the northbound side, sold between 126 and 122 the Lincolnwood second stretch. 295 at the northbound side. It is back to around Route 95 at Attleboro. 95 at the southbound side, also after Route 152 in North Attleboro. 130 westbound side, also at Jamestown, Newport, and the Mount Oak Bridge is out. Looking good. 146 at the north, 140 at the northbound side, also before Route 24 in Taunton. 95. Southbound side, so between 152 all the way to Route 295 in Attleboro. 295 at the northbound side, also at 95 in Attleboro. 95 at the northbound side, so between Depot Street and over down to Route 128 Kenton. 21 at the northbound side, it is backed up before 128 in Kenton. Route 3 at the northbound side, it is over the Marshfield stretch and hit Preston around Union Street and Braintree on Route 3 and the northbound side. Southern Expressway at the northbound side, so between the Braintree split away to downtown Boston. Southern Expressway southbound side, Los Angeles gas tanks 135. The northbound side, it is so between Needham all the way to Route 20 Weston. Mass Pike eastbound side is backed up between Route 39 and all the way to the before 128 in Weston and Nebraska between Newton all the way down to the Southern Expressway in Boston and Mass Pike westbound side, so between Logan Airport down to South Boston. 128 at the northbound side, so between 135 Needham and Weston. 128 southbound side, so between Redden all the way down to Woburn. And then hit again between Lexington all the way to Weston. 45 at the northbound side, so before Mass Pike and Hopkinton. 3 to the southbound side, so Bill Wicker stretch. 93 to the southbound side, it is slow between 129 and Wilmington all the way to the St. Bridge downtown Boston. 93 both from downtown Boston is backed up. Route 1 and southbound side, so between 16 and Revere down to 93 in Charlestown and 146 to the northbound side, so between 2 Route 9 and Worcester. And 91, the northbound side is sold between 57 and Agawam. 91, the northbound side is sold between Wackadoo area to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 91, the southbound side is sold between 291 and 84 Hartford, Connecticut. 84, eastbound side is sold between West Hartford and Hartford, Connecticut. 84, westbound side is sold to Waterbury Stretch. Merritt Parkway, eastbound side is sold to West David Stretch. And then westbound side of the Merritt Parkway is backed up between Fairfield all the way to New Canaan. 95 at the southbound side, so between Norwalk down to 795 at the northbound side, so it's a 7-foot stretch. And 290 at the northbound side, so on Route 146 in Worcester, and 91 at the northbound side, also on 57 in Agawam. And up north, it is looking good at 93 at the southbound side, a little slow around the Tilton, New Hampshire stretch, but good in Interstate 87 southbound side, a little slower around the Troy area and headed towards Albany, New York. Peter Childers Storm is 8:52 with a morning time on this to the morning, and it is start out for a weather report and take a look at the radar satellite loop, and it shows clouds covering a bunch of region with some snow showers for the Norfolk, Connecticut from the A4 corridor from Sturbridge all the way down to Denver, Connecticut, and 91 corridor from Newport up to Greenfield, Massachusetts, and stretching to southern Vermont, some of the central and northern portion of New Hampshire, and stretching up in the northwestern and north central portions of Maine, and snowing around the Burlington, Vermont area, and snowed in upstate New York, and snowed from eastern New York all the way down to northeastern Pennsylvania, and snowed south of Buffalo, New York, and upstate central New York and Watertown, New York, all the way to Ottawa, Ontario, and some Snow showers around Quebec City, Quebec. And snowing around the Cleveland metropolitan area in Ohio. Temperatures in the teens to 20s in southern New England to around 30 in Nantucket, and in the teens to 20s for much of northern New England is 2 degrees. Wind in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, 7 above in Linden, New Hampshire, Linden, Vermont, and 8 in Berlin, New Hampshire. Okay. Currently, 24 degrees. The humidity is 63%. Dew point about 13 degrees. And the barometer 3.38 inches by the map with a wind speed northwest with 1 mile an hour in it. Alright, take a look at a storm will bring a period of accumulated snow Wednesday, which will likely change the rain mid to late afternoon period of freeze rain and is likely in the interior during the transition from snow to rain. Whatever virus may be needed for the interior. Alright, look at that forecast goes like this. For today, slight chance of light snow before 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Today, a slight chance of light snow between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Cloud and gradually becoming most sensitive about 36 degrees. Calm coming in southwest about 5 to 8 miles to the border. Chance patient 20%. Tonight, mostly clear about 32 degrees. Calm for Wednesday. Snow and sleep before 3 p.m. Then rain and snow between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Then rain after 4 p.m. The snow can be at area times. And patch of dense fog before 1 p.m. Then patch of dense fog after 3 p.m. Patch of dense fog, freezing fog between 1 and 3 p.m. Minus 38 degrees. Calm becoming in east around 5 miles an hour after the chance patient 1%. New snow. Sleep accumulation 1 to 2 inches possible for Wednesday night. Rain and snow before 2 a.m. Then a slight chance of snow between 2 and 4 a.m. Patch fog before midnight. Low and 25 degrees. It's up to about 7 miles coming in northwest in the middle of the night. Chance patient 1%. Little no accumulation expected for Thursday. Most sunny podcast for 32 about 17 degrees at northwest about 7 to 9 miles gust size. 20 miles an hour for Friday. Chance of snow after 4 p.m. Most gusts about 34 about 25 degrees. Chance patient 35%. For Saturday, mostly gusts about 30 degrees for Saturday night. And chance rain snow before 10 p.m. Then chance snow between 10 p.m. and midnight. Then chance rain after midnight. Mostly gusts about 25 degrees at chance patient 50%. For Sunday, chance rain class got about 45 by 27 degrees, chance patient 50%. And for Monday, most of the got about 40 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Chittle Body News on this February 6th, 2018. On Tuesday morning, PJ with me. Have a good morning, goodbye today. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. Hope you have a good morning.